Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And in today's video, we're going to talk about our favorite EV company, the company that we believe will make us the most money in our portfolio. I'm talking about none other than NIO. While the market is fearful, we buy. Warren Buffett, guys. So right now, Nio is trading at $10.48. It's 15 cents up today pre-market. I'm going to talk about why I believe that is. And let me jump right into it, guys. So before I continue, let me also say this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research like I do. Nio is the #1 player in the battery swap space in China. Yes, they're not the only company doing it, but they are leaders by a large margin. You guys can go on CNEV post. They had a post recently about this. And they're building out these battery swap stations right in front of the competition eyes. By the time the competition really wake up and realize what Nio have done, it would be like what Amazon have done to capture the entire market. Walmart and other companies are trying to do what Amazon is doing, but they can't keep up. I talked about that before. What Google has done, what Coca-Cola has done, what other giants like Facebook have done, it is very difficult to, you can take some market share away from them, but they will be the leaders for a long time to come. Especially what Nio is doing with the battery swap stations all throughout China. I spoke about this before, guys. The real estate is in limited quantity in China, and Nio is placing their battery swap stations strategically like they have started doing in Europe. Now, if no one else wakes up to this, Nio will also dominate the European market. Remember, they signed deals, I spoke about this before, with Sinopec. They signed deals with Shell. Wherever those gas stations are, they can put their battery swap stations no matter where they go. Anyway, China, and this is the really yummy part. China just came out, the government, and said that they will boost out to boost onto consumption with emphasis on support for NEV, especially battery as a service. What does that mean? What they're going to do is, instead of just giving subsidies and as incentives like we did here in America with Tesla at one point, where the government said you'll get a tax break on EVs, they're still doing it. What the Chinese government has went one step further and said is, all their public and government vehicles, when it's time to change them over, they're going to be using electric vehicles, even with their trash trucks and stuff like that. What they also said, which is very important and the game changer, like what I've been talking about, is they will put an emphasis on companies that uses battery as a service. Who's the leader in battery as a service, guys? All right. Also, they talked about the power, the health of the batteries. EV companies will have to be doing a periodic check on the health of the batteries. Who's the #1 company that does that? Plazao. That's right, our baby Nio. Every time you do a battery swap, the battery swap station automatically does a health check on that battery. If that battery is no good, it's discarded and sent off for recycling. And that's another thing. The way Nio batteries are set up, it makes it very easy for recycling. So as a disclaimer, I have 2,260 shares at $3.53 on TD Ameritrade. I have 259 shares at $9.34 on SoFi, and my son has 1,303 shares at $12.68 on TD Ameritrade as well. The reason why my average is only $3.53 on TD Ameritrade is I bought Nio the day they came on the stock market. I said that before in past videos, and people who follow my channel already know this. I bought it at $14, I believe it was, the day it came on the stock market. As it fell, at one point Nio was falling like a knife. I kept buying when other people were crapping their pants. I kept buying when they said Nio was going to go out of business. Does that sound familiar to what's going on now? People say to me, Mitch, I wish I had caught it like you at $3.53. At one point it was lower than that, right? I brought my average down to that. Now, they have a chance again to do it, but they will not do it, right? Because they're not programmed that way. They're programmed to buy when it's going up, but then they say to you, my average is $60. Nio is crap. I wish I had sold at 40. At least I would have made back some money. They don't understand. And I keep saying this, and I have to say this even in my comments. People keep asking me about this, and they say, well, when do you think Nio will go back up? I said, this is a long game. I said, how long did it take Tesla to become profitable? So I understand the frustration, guys, but understand and try to remember. Don't look at the stock price. This is a long game. This is a car company. They're not selling lemonade on the side of the street, man. So I hope you guys understand that this is a long game, and also I got some more information for you guys to give you more confidence on why I think you should buy the dip. Are you ready for it? Here it goes. Nio sub-brand to start in 2024. What do you think will happen when they start pumping out their sub-brand in the $26,000, $27,000, or even maybe $21,000 range? I'm just guessing figures here for the middle class. It's probably still going to be a nice quality car. Not as quality as the high end, but quality enough to blow the Model 3 completely out the water, right? And to blow the Hyundai Ioniq completely out the water. They're going to start delivering in 2024. This is what the president, Keen Lee Hong, said, the president of Nio, in January of this year. It's called codename Alps. And they also have another one called codename Firefly, was also in the planning stages and will be delivered also in the end of 2024. That one will be delivered in the end of 2024. As of now, that could change. It could be updated to quicker. But it will be only released, first it will be released in the European market. So it probably tells me it will be a small car, because especially France and stuff, because of the streets. And they are making major progress on these sub-brands. They just came out and said that. So what do you think, guys, will happen when all this takes place? All the people who are crapping their pants right now and are talking about, oh, it's crap, Nio isn't going nowhere. And they come up with all different ideas as to why Nio isn't going anywhere because of the share price. And I keep telling them, and I will admit it's getting kind of annoying, but I understand. They come out and they say these things in the comments, and they're looking for reassurance, or they're looking for people who will agree with them so they feel good about selling their shares and taking a major loss. Well, don't look to me, guys. I'm not going to reassure you as why you should sell. I'll reassure you as why you should buy. It's the only way to become wealthy. I came to this country with $300 and half a suitcase of clothes, and I made it. I'm not wealthy yet, but I'm going to get there. I'm speaking it into existence, but I'm also doing what's necessary. One of my tenants tell me he's looking for a shortcut, and that's why he plays the lottery. I told him, good luck with that, buddy. But that same $6, I take it and I put it in the stock market every week. I hope you guys found this video informational. If you do, give it a thumbs up. It'll help encourage me to keep doing videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. I have another video that I will be releasing today as well, on the power of dividend companies and why you need to diversify your portfolio, how beautiful it is. And I gave a great example of that in that video. Let's get rich or die trying, guys.